This is B-Eazy with this song. What is it? Must be the drugs.
You know, man. The Lonely Stone. I better go so crazy on them this time around, too. No, no cat. I did. I swear.
You can hold
know
it
that.
in your
They always saying easy, have a hard truth is I never had one. Mama's only son, she act as if she never had one. Remember as a shorty sitting wishing that my dad won. If grandpa wasn't around, I swear I never would've had one. Fuck a fake friend and never round when the bad one. Watch what I say, get some cash, watch they ass run straight up to you, hands out trying to grab some. Kinda wish I would've stashed some. Styrofoam cup, 2-liter point, act up. Never sweet 9mm if you act up. Gang in this bitch, but I don't really need the backup. Fell off once, but as you see a nigga back up. I been chillin' with the homies. Molly got the whole room spinning. Trying to kick it with a little tender. Rollin'. Still as fuck the other side, cause the niggas phony. On the east side, we be bending corners. We ain't talking loud, but the sentence on us. Know some niggas in the kitchen whipping Yola. Whip a brick and send the shit to Minnesota. Stand up niggas never been the photo. Take a 2 ounce, pour it in a soda. Feeling like I'm finna throw. Okay, Roman's spinning. Hold up. Nigga, is you okay? Nigga, is you okay? You ain't being self-made. You ain't being self-made. I mean, keep it real, dog. You been kinda off the wall. Yeah, you been acting crazy. Yeah, you been acting crazy. You been chewing up the Zans, all the double stacks, rolling off the Molly sipping. Man, you bust on. And I swear, every other time I turn around, you either.
And that's B-Eazy with Must Be the Drugs. You can catch him on Facebook at Team Easy KD and on Twitter as well. And the thing about this tune for me is the simplistic nature of it. Like that's where like a lot of hip hop is going these days. It's really not, I mean, it is sometimes, but a lot of the stuff these days is like you don't even really hear kick drum that much. It's 808 and stuff, but it's a lot of times it's just like hi-hat and snare or clap or whatever you want to call it. But it's interesting where things are going these days, and that's what this song is about. It's more about the vocals.
Yeah, that phrase was running through my brain when I was listening. It was like this is all about the vocals. I think I had to. This is another one of those songs where it's like I had to put on the headphones just because I want to make sure it wasn't too thin. Like at first it's like maybe a little thin. I put in the headphones. You hear the resonant bass, thumping through, which is cool. But yeah, I was really going deep on production when I was listening to this. And I think the vocals were a touch hot. Like they were not just loud, but hot. Like it was like a really hot signal. And so to me, that I don't think the song's mastered, man. Like if I were to guess, I would say it's not mastered. Yeah, like if you listen again, like being conscious of the mastering, I think you would agree with me on that. But the other thing is like the volume of his vocals was kind of bouncing around a little, and I'm guessing he's probably doing some of this in the studio, just kind of like just kind of moving around. So when you hear me talking right now and you hear me talking right now, it's different volume, and I think people forget about that and they make the mistake and they just, it's like, oh, it's fine. But my ears are crazy, but I notice that stuff, and other people do too. So this not to drag on here, but this led me to the question of, should you master a demo song?
Well, of course, in some way or another. Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say?
Well, I mean, if you're going to be shopping it somewhere, you need to make it sound somewhat similar to the other stuff that they're listening to. But if it's a demo, it depends on your definition of a demo. Is a demo something that you are going to get reviews on, like a similar case that we had recently, or are you going to just use it for yourself? What's a demo?
Demo is usually something to pass around in hopes of like recording it or getting some type of deal or something so that you can, produce it the way you want to. So under that model, should you of course, because mastering, like we've said a month ago or so, is like, you're not talking $500. It's like we have our own service. So it's like $9 or $10. We can master a song for you. And even if it's not us, someone else, whatever, yeah, I would master a demo, just because if the point is to get something out of this and get, maybe some investment, maybe you're like pitching it to someone who wants to put some money behind like a full album. Obvious, you want it to sound as good as you can. So exactly. Yeah, I would, if they haven't, I would definitely master that song. At just some light compression, some limiting, I think would make a big difference.